Manchester City to sign world's best goalkeeper in record-breaking deal. Arsenal to sign top striker. Ancelotti has decided to leave Real Madrid ahead of schedule. All of this and more in today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to our roundup of the top football news. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you've already subscribed, let's get started. Real Madrid star winger Vinicius Jr. could be on his way to Saudi Arabia. According to a report from Marca, Al-Hilal is the leading contender to sign the Brazilian and is reportedly willing to pay the €1 billion release clause in his contract, making him the most expensive transfer in football history. The Saudi club is ready to offer Vinicius a salary that exceeds the earnings of legendary Cristiano Ronaldo, who earns over €200 million a season. The CEO of the Saudi League, Omar Mukabel, in an interview with Spanish publication Marca, responded to questions about Vinicius's transfer. "Vinicius, we don't have dreams, it's a matter of time and negotiations. This is a very bold statement, and with such crazy sums, even for modern football. And what do you think about a possible transfer of Vinicius? After all, people who hold such serious positions in Saudi Arabia don't throw words into the wind." By the way, regarding Neymar, the Brazilian was excluded from Al-Hilal's squad for the second half of the season. As confirmed by head coach Jorge Jesus, Neymar will not be registered for the second part of the championship. He can only participate in the Asian Champions League, said the head coach. Neymar's contract with the Saudi club ends in the summer of 2025, and according to Diario do Peixe, Santos and Al-Hilal have agreed on the transfer of the 32-year-old Brazilian. Neymar's father was also at the meeting and confirmed his son's intention to return to his home team. So, Santos will rent a star forward for half a year until the end of his current contract. The Saudis even agreed to continue paying part of his salary in order to get rid of Neymar as soon as possible. Their cooperation cannot be called effective. In the summer of 2023, Al-Hilal paid PSG €90 million, and the Brazilian himself was paid €100 million a year. Neymar played only 428 minutes in 7 matches, which means that each of his minutes on the field cost the Saudis about €560,000. I hope that Neymar will regain his form at Santos and will delight us with his bright game again. Manchester United winger Antony is set to join Betis on loan, according to insider Fabrizio Romano. The parties are currently finalizing all the details. The loan is until the end of this season without a buyout option. Manchester United will pay part of the Brazilian's salary. Nigerian forward Napoli, who is on loan at Galatasaray, Victor Osimhen, could move to Arsenal. According to Football Insider, the Gunners plan to sign the forward in the summer of 2025, when he returns from loan. Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta insists on signing the forward due to Gabriel Jesus' injury. The Transfermarkt portal estimates the transfer value of 26-year-old Osimhen at €75 million, but since the player's contract with Napoli runs until the summer of 2026, the transfer fee could be much lower, I think around €55 million. In the current season, Osimhen has played 18 matches for Galatasaray in all tournaments, scoring 14 goals and providing 6 assists. Ruben Amorim needs urgent reinforcement during the winter transfer window, and Manchester United is trying to fulfill the coach's wish. The Portuguese specialist adheres exclusively to the 3-4-2-1 scheme, for which the Devils do not have enough fullbacks. MU considered the candidacies of Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth and Nuno Mendes from PSG, but they are too expensive. Now the Mancunians have switched their attention to Patrick Dorgu from Lecce, informs insider Fabrizio Romano. The 20-year-old Dane can close the position of right winger or the entire left flank, which is exactly what Amorim needs. True, Lecce also wants to make a good profit on its star, setting a price tag of €40 million. Soon, MU plans to start official negotiations, and Dorgu himself is very interested in moving to Old Trafford. Chelsea is preparing to compensate for the loss of Mudryk. The London club has made an official inquiry to Borussia Dortmund regarding 20-year-old left-winger Bynoe-Gittens. According to insider Fabrizio Romano, the young Englishman has made a breakthrough this season, scoring 11 goals and providing 5 assists in 26 matches. Chelsea will have to compete with Liverpool, who are also closely monitoring Bynoe-Gittens. Borussia hopes to keep the star at least until the end of the current campaign. Jamie's contract runs until the summer of 2028, and his price on Transfermarkt is €50 million. Manchester City manager Josep Guardiola aims to strengthen the midfield to cover for the absence of Rodri, who may return to the field as late as May. Manchester City is considering signing Douglas Luiz from Juventus, reports The Athletic. However, Manchester City and Juventus have different views on a possible deal. The citizens want to take the Brazilian on loan until the end of the season without a buyout option, while the old lady would like to sell the player or add a buyout option. As a reminder, Douglas Luiz only joined Juventus last summer from Aston Villa for €51.5 million. However, the midfielder has only played in 16 matches and has not made any significant contributions. Also, Porto's Portuguese goalkeeper Diogo Costa could become a Manchester City player, reports Football Transfers. According to the source, 25-year-old goalkeeper is considered by Josep Guardiola as a replacement for the Brazilian goalkeeper of the Citizens Ederson. It is reported that the English club is already in talks regarding the transfer of the player. Diogo Costa is the best goalkeeper in the Portuguese Championship and is also considered one of the best goalkeepers in the world at the moment. Carlo Ancelotti has decided to leave Santiago Bernabeu after the end of the current season. This was stated by Edu Pidal on Radio Estadio Noche. Ancelotti's current contract runs until the summer of 2026, but the coach decided to say goodbye to Real Madrid earlier. Titles or failures this season will not change his decision. The 65-year-old specialist is reportedly set to continue his career in another country, although he previously assumed that Real would be his last team before retirement. For Ancelotti, this is the second term at the Madrid club, with which he won 15 trophies, a club record. Real has already identified a favourite for the replacement. This is former club midfielder Xabi Alonso, who built a powerful Bayern and clearly deserves a promotion. Real Madrid has been following Alphonso Davies for a long time and wanted to see him in their team. However, the Canadian is most likely to extend his contract with Bayern. As Marca reports, if Davies eventually stays with the Munich team, Real can strengthen the left flank of the defense with another player. In this case, the club can return its graduate Miguel Gutierrez, who plays for Girona. Real Madrid has an option to buy back the 23-year-old Spaniard for €8 million. For other teams, it is 40 million. Earlier, Manchester United was actively interested in Gutierrez, and the player himself wanted to move to the Premier League. 21-year-old Lyon and French youth team talent Cherki is ready to say goodbye to the club in the winter or summer transfer window. As insider Florian Plettenberg reported, the situation of the player is being monitored by the best clubs in Germany, namely Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund and Bayern. Some clubs from England are also ready to join the fight for Ryan. Lyon's management is ready to sell the footballer for €22 to €23 million, which became a key factor in the interest of other clubs. Cherki's contract with the French team runs until the summer of 2026. This season, the midfielder has played 22 matches in all tournaments. The player has 5 goals and 8 assists. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.